Oh my God, I have not recorded on my channel in like 2 years, I think. Anyway, welcome to my channel. If you are new, if you used to watch my videos and you were wondering like where I went for like 2 years, welcome back. The last time I think I posted a video was it was definitely my senior year of college. I think maybe I posted the video of my graduation pictures. Anyway, if you want to like go back and look and to see what I was doing in the past, I took a really long break from YouTube. And as you can see by the title of this video, a lot has happened since I graduated, since I moved back home, since I've settled down in Philly. And I do want to make videos like filling you guys in like what I've been doing since I've been home, which honestly it hasn't been that much, but I really just like had to pop back up on YouTube, considering the fact that we're quarantined right now. So I figure why not? I've been wanting to get this video out for like a very long time, and I have no reason not to sit and record because I'm literally working from home. My laptop is right here, so I just figured like why not just record this video, because only like 2 people really know this full story. But yes, as you can see, I am pregnant. I am currently 6 months pregnant. My due date is August the 1st, 2020. Today is August. Oh, today's not August. Today is April 14th. And I'm 24 weeks. I actually have my 24-week checkup today. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm having, even though obviously I know what I'm having at this point. But what I'm going to do is a description box to my best friend's channel, because she actually recorded my mini quarantine gender reveal. So I was literally about to say like what I was having. So I want to link below, and you guys can head over to her channel and you guys can subscribe to her channel, because you probably will be seeing me and the baby on her channel in the near future. So if you guys want to know what I'm having, I'm just letting you know now. You won't know by watching this video. So yeah, go over to Sade's channel. So how I found out I was pregnant. It's a really crazy story. Well, actually it's not so crazy. It's just very like, as a lot of people would expect, to not conceive after taking the Plan B pill. Things happen. Some people are more fertile than others, I guess. God has some things in store for others that he might not have for certain people. And I guess I was just one of those people. I guess it was just my time to just reproduce. So yes, I got pregnant after taking a Plan B pill. So disclaimer, Plan B, that ish don't work. You know, it don't work. So I'm not gonna say it does not work, but what I am going to say is, okay, I'm just gonna tell the story, and then when I get to the Plan B part, then I will let you guys know my thoughts about the pill or what happened, and you know why it messed up. So I have never been on birth control. I've been with my boyfriend. We've been like on and off for the past 2 years and stuff, but we've been like on since probably like I want to say like July or August of 2019. So I've never been on birth control or anything like that, and obviously like I've never been pregnant or anything. So my period comes on every month on time, like clockwork. I never miss a period. I don't have irregular periods or anything like that. I track it on my phone, so when my period is coming on, I know I'm ready, I'm prepared. So November comes around, and I didn't get my period, which was weird. But wait, actually before I even got to the point where I didn't get my period. Let's go back to the plan B, because we got to talk about the plan B before we get to the missed period, because that's how I knew that I was pregnant before I even took the pregnancy test, okay? So, boom, had unprotected sex, obviously. And this was in November 8th. Like, it was, I remember this exact weekend it was. It was like November 8th, November 9th. So, me and my boyfriend obviously was not planning to have a baby. So I was just like, I'm gonna, you know, take the plan B pill just because, like, it just wasn't in the plans. It was just kind of like a second thought, like, take a plan B pill, or I would take a plan B pill. So I remember it was like the nighttime, so everything was closed. And the next day was, I think, like Saturday. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go out and get the plan B pill. I don't know what I did that weekend. Like, I don't know what else was on my plate, what else was on my mind, where did I go, what was I doing? But let's just say I did not get that plan B pill until Monday. Like, I remember that Monday was Veterans Day. I remember I did not have any to work that day. And that's when I actually went out to get the pill. Do not ask me why I waited, because I knew I had to get it. But it's like, I'm one of those type of people where, like, not a procrastinator, but if something isn't, like, pressing in my mind, I easily forget about it. Like, and I think just because I, like, went to sleep and woke up and, like, I wasn't really thinking about it. So I'm just assuming, like, that's why I just, like, I didn't go get the pill when I said I was going to go get the pill the next morning. So I'm like, damn. So my boyfriend is like, you know, did you get the pill? Did you get the pill? And I'm just like, I got to get the pill. But he was supposed to get the pill too, because he was like, you know, if you don't get it or you don't have time to get it, let me know. I'll just get it and bring it to you. And I was just like, okay. But I don't know where he was that weekend either, or what he was doing that weekend either, because I didn't get the pill till Monday. I did not get the pill until Monday. So he clearly wasn't worried about it. I wasn't worried about it. For whatever reason, I just thought that, you know, I just was going on about my life. Like, long story short, I remember being at my girlfriend's house that weekend. I remember her mom had put food on the grill. I do remember that. So I definitely remember busting down on some food. But I did not go and get the plan B pill. So Monday comes, and this is, I think 3 days later. And the only thing I know about plan B is it says that it's effective if you take it within 3 days. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I have up until 3 days to take the pill. I didn't know about how soon you should take it, when, at what point does it become not as effective. There's like a lot of stuff that goes into plan B that they do not advertise. They just say, you know, effective and good to take up until after 72 hours of unprotected sex or whatever. So yeah, I took the pill on that 3rd day, thinking that, okay, obviously it's still going to work. It should work. I guess it'll work. Like, I'm a little late, but y'all said 3 days. This is the 3rd day. So whatever. I'm not into medicine. I'm not a doctor. So I went and got the pill. I took it on the 3rd day. So fast forward to the following week. That's when I first started experiencing, like, my very first pregnancy symptoms. That's how I knew that, like, I was pregnant. I want to say within, like, literally within, like, 2 weeks of me, like, conception, I felt pregnant. Like, I'm very in tune with my body. I just knew something was off. So I want to say, like, probably no, it wasn't the next week. It probably was, yeah, it was the next week, because I remember I went to DC the next week. It was my boyfriend's birthday was the 21st, and it was my sister's birthday was the 21st. And my sister's bachelorette party weekend was the weekend of November 22nd. So that's the day my period was supposed to come on, was the 22nd of November. So that whole week leading up to my period, now I sometimes experience like my boobs are really sore around my period. When my period about to come on, I do have like sore boobs and stuff. But that whole week, when I say my boobs hurt so bad, like, and it's not like a period boob. It was not like a ache or like a, I don't know how to describe it. When I say I have never felt my boobs hurt so much as when they hurt it that week. It was to the point where if I like brushed against something, or if I touched my boobs too hard or anything, it just was like, it was painful. It felt like I had like two big rocks just on my chest. And I'm like, my period's coming on. That's what I thought. I'm like, why is my boobs hurting this bad? It's like, I've never experienced boob pain like this, you know, being associated with a period. But obviously, I just assumed that it was my period coming on. So the 22nd comes, or the 23rd, I don't really remember the exact date my period was supposed to come on. It was around that time frame. It never came on. So I'm like, dang, my period didn't come on. This is weird, but it might just be like off because I took the Plan B pill, because I did hear, and you know, thinking you pregnant or whatever, you're going to Google, going to YouTube or whatever, and people are telling you their stories. So I did hear someone say like, oh, if you take a Plan B pill, it can throw off your period as far as like when it comes on. So I just assumed that, you know, my period is late because I took the Plan B pill. So that's why it's late. That's why it's not coming on. So I'm just going to give it a few days for it to come on. So the 22nd came, no period. 23rd came, no period. 24th came, no period. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to give it a week. I'm going to give my period a week to be late, and then I'm taking the Plan B pill, because I feel like a week is like too long for it to be thrown off that much. So I'm just going to give it a week, and I'm just going to like take a test and see what happens. So Thanksgiving was that Thursday, and I didn't want to take it on that Thursday because I was gonna be with my family that day for Thanksgiving dinner, and I didn't know how I was gonna like react to me being pregnant. So I didn't want to be like looking stupid around people when people ask me like, what's wrong? So I just waited until that like Black Friday to take the test, because honestly on Thanksgiving I was drinking, and like I didn't think nothing of it. I was eating, drinking. My boobs were still hurting, but I'm just like, you know, my period about to come on, so that's just why I still hurt. And I didn't think anything of it. So, but something was telling me in the back of my mind, like the fact that your boobs is still hurting this much and still no period, like you going on 2 weeks of just straight like sore boobs. So it was just, something was telling me like, you pregnant. Like, you pregnant. I know my body, so I'm just like, I kind of just bit the bullet before I even took the test, because I kind of already knew what it was going to say. So, so yeah, that was that Thursday. So I took the pregnancy test the Friday after Thanksgiving. I think it was like the 27th or 28th of November, obviously. So I'm like telling my boyfriend like, my period didn't come on, and he just like, what does that mean? I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, you know, my period didn't come on. Like, it could be a lot of things, but I'm just like, you know, like I've been feeling weird, and you know, I took the pill late, and like, I'm just saying, it still ain't come on, so I'm gonna take the test. So I remember that Friday, I went out to lunch with my best friend. We went to Fridays. So we were talking about it at lunch, and I was just like telling her like, girl, I think I'm pregnant. And she was just like, well, I'm just like, yeah, my period didn't come on. And I'm telling her what my dumb behind did with the Plan B pill. So she like, you should just take a test and just get it over with. And I'm like, I know I really should, but like in the back of my mind, I just like already knew that I was, because I was like, I just feel really, really weird about, like my body just feels weird. Like, and I'm like, she know me. Like, when I say something is wrong with me, something be wrong with me. It be wrong. So I'm just gonna take the test to confirm it, because there's nothing I can do now. Just, you know, take it, you know, find out confirm what you already know, I guess, and just go from there. So I was on my way home from lunch. I was on my way, what was I about to say? So on my way home from lunch, I had stopped at a Family Dollar to get the pregnancy test. It was the clear blue one, the digital one. Like, I'm gonna post obviously what the test looks like, but very accurate test. And I'm just gonna take it and just get it over with, because I already know what it's gonna say. So I'm gonna FaceTime with my boyfriend, because I live by myself. So I'm gonna FaceTime with my boyfriend, and I'm just like, I'm about to pee on the stick. When I tell you I was so scared, like, I was just like, I'm scared, I can't do it. He just like, just pee on the stick. Like, I don't understand, like, what are you scared for? He like, just pee on the stick. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna pee on the stick. So I hung up the phone with him, and I'm like, I'm gonna call you back whenever it loads, because it takes like a few minutes to, you know, you gotta get all seasoned with your pee and stuff. So I peed on the stick, and when I tell you, I left the stick in the bathroom, and I put the stick face down, and I left the bathroom. I didn't even like stand in the bathroom to watch it like low. I just left it in the bathroom face down, and I left out the bathroom. I'm like, I'm gonna come back in like 10 minutes to see what it says. It wasn't really 10 minutes, a few minutes went by. So I'm just like, whatever. So before I went back in the bathroom, I FaceTimed my boyfriend. I'm like, all right, I'm about to flip this stick over. We found out at the same time. I'm like, I'm about to flip this stick over, and I'm gonna show you the stick before I look at the stick. I had my eyes closed. I didn't want to see it. So I said, I'm gonna flip the camera over, and you're gonna see the stick, and you're gonna see what it says. So I flipped the camera and turned the stick around, and my eyes was closed, and the only thing I heard him say was, he was like, oh, he said like, oh, shit or whatever. Or something like that. So I just knew, like, off of what he said, that it said pregnant. So I opened my eyes, and there went in big black bold letters, it said pregnant. I said, damn, I knew it. I was like, I knew it. So at that point, it was just like, we didn't really stay on the phone that long. He was like very shocked. I was shocked too, but I think I was more preparing for it. As a woman, you kind of just know. As men, they don't know. He didn't know how I felt. So it was more of a shock to him. Whereas me, I kind of just like already had it in my mind that the test was going to say positive. So we didn't talk that much that night, because he felt however he was feeling, like his roller coaster of emotions. Me, I texted my best friends to obviously let them know, my two best friends. And I was just like, I knew it. And then I think I texted like my other two girlfriends that I'm like really, really close with. And I'm like, I was like, I'm pregnant. Like, the test right here. Let's see it right here. Then I just went to sleep. So, from then, it's kind of been like, you know, I just accepted the fact that I was pregnant. Like, obviously it wasn't planned, but at the end of the day, I kind of just felt like this is my situation. Me and my boyfriend eventually like came to terms with it, and we like decided to move forward with, you know, the pregnancy and things of that sort. So, that's pretty much how it's been since I found out I was pregnant. I've just been pregnant, and a lot of people didn't believe me when I told them, because I don't know why. People just didn't believe that I was pregnant. I'm serious. This is serious. So I like immediately scheduled my doctor's appointment. My first appointment was December 23rd. And I remember being at Christmas, no one in my family still did not know that I was pregnant. I didn't tell them until the 31st of December. So it was a lot going on during that time frame, which I'm going to talk about probably in another video. But I kind of just held it off, like telling everybody that I was pregnant, because one, you're still in your first trimester. So they say don't really tell a lot of people you're pregnant in your first trimester, because that's typically when a lot of people have miscarriages. So I did want to, wait for as long as I could. I just told like a few people really close to me, because obviously that is news that you can't really keep to yourself 100%. So that's how I got pregnant, taking a Plan B. So what I will say about the Plan B pill, obviously it works, but I think you have to be really careful about how you take it and how you decide to take it. Because if you're walking around here thinking that you have 4 hours to take a Plan B test and you're not going to get pregnant, a Plan B pill and you're not going to get pregnant, like, you're sadly mistaken. I'm letting you know that right now. You will be like, what happened? But from the research that I've done, just for me being salty and wanting to figure out what went wrong, is I believe they say Plan B is the most effective. And the most effective, Plan B is the most effective if taken within 12 hours of you having unprotected sex. I'm not a doctor. I think it's just what I just saw on Google or something like that. But that makes the most sense. I don't know why they say you have up until 72 hours, because I don't know where they got 72 hours from. I feel like take the test as soon as you can, within the first 12 hours if you can, within the first 30 minutes, within the first 10 minutes if you can. Just keep one nearby. Keep one in your cabinet in your bathroom. Let's just say that. Secondly, if you are going to wait to take the test after that 12 hours, I'm not saying it's not going to work. It obviously depends on your body, how you're, ovulating, what's going on with your cycle that month. But the longer you wait to take it, obviously, the less effective it gets. And if I do recall, it says after the first 12 hours, Plan B, I think the effectiveness goes down to about 80-something%. So that is a significant decrease from being 99% effective, if you ask me, in the 80s. That's almost 50, and 50 is flipping a coin. So take it within the first 12 hours. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, that is how I found out I was pregnant after taking the Plan B test. It was a very, very emotional time in my life, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy with my decision of, obviously going forward with the pregnancy. Like I said, I do want to do other life updates, and that'll kind of let you guys know why I was, so comfortable with, being pregnant at this time of my life, and, things that I've been up to. But like I said, I'm due August 1st. I'm 6 months. I'll show you guys my belly. Ooh, and the boobs. Y'all see the boobs? But this is my, this shirt too small. This is my 6 months belly. So it's growing. It's growing. So yeah, I do plan on posting more about my pregnancy. I don't have a lot of time left being pregnant. I have about 14 weeks left to my due date. I don't really want to record my doctor's appointments, because honestly they're really fast. The only exciting thing that happens in my doctor's appointments, honestly, is when I have an ultrasound. So I haven't been recording so far what I've been doing since I've been pregnant. But I do want to put out more content. Obviously, if anybody have any suggestions or what they would like to see as far as pregnancy, if you guys want me to answer any specific questions about my overall experience being pregnant so far, or anything of the sort, feel free to let me know below. And yeah, so practice safe sex. No, I'm just kidding. Do what floats your boat, honestly. Do it, float your boat. So yeah, so I'll be uploading again very soon. And I will see you all in my next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for welcoming me back to YouTube. Subscribe to my channel and like this video and leave any comments or questions or positive messages down below in the description box. And I will see you all in my next video.